Welcome back. We got my first truck ever in here. It's time to see if it'll run. I gotta get this thing done so I can start driving it. I've actually done a lot of work to this truck over the last, about 2 years ago, year and a half. I added 9 inches to the frame because this was a wrong bed, so it was shorter. To the frame, I mean. It's like 9 or 11 inches, I don't remember. I put this motor in out of another truck just like it. This thing was locked up when I got it, so I was able to get it freed up. Got it put in here, and when I had it out, I just did the manifold. I got rid of the manifolds and I put headers on it because it was a lot easier to drill these out because they all break off on an FE. Almost every single one. So when I had it out, I drilled all them out and ran bolts through them with nuts. Because otherwise they just end up breaking later on. So if anything happens, I can, unbolt them instead of breaking the new hardware off. But if you haven't already, make sure you get in for the big gym giveaway. It's coming up. What is it? Six days from now, right?
Something like that.
Next Thursday? Is that when Halloween is?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know Halloween's the 31st.
The 31st.
But I don't know what the date is today, so.
25, I think. Isn't it? Or is it 22?
I think maybe it's 22.
23.
Oh.
So. Getting close. So
8 days.
8 days. Go to classiccarrevivals.myshopify.com. Get your merchandise or your sticker, and you get entered to win. So where do we go from here? Oh, a little backstory about this truck. I think my dad bought it in 89, 90, somewhere in there. He actually bought 2 of them. They were the exact same. The one of them, the frame was over the rear end. It was kinked down because the guy hauled way too much weight with it. So, and this one had a blown rear end in it. So middle of winter, we took the half-ton drivetrain out of this truck and put 3/4 ton drivetrain in it. So this is a F100, but it has F250 axles in it. And then he gave it to me, and I used to drive this truck all the time. I learned to drive in this truck, 4-speed. And then being a kid, I tore it completely apart, like everything. The only thing left was the cab and the box. And I sold it to a junkyard for probably $12 or something back in 95, 96. And it sat there ever since then. And my buddy was over there, and I asked him if this truck was still in there, and he said, yeah. So I ended up buying it back. I think I paid $240 for it or something. Price of scrap. Drug it all the way back here and started working on it. The hood, front clip, box, and doors are actually off of another truck. A couple other trucks, actually. I know this front end's off of 64. The hood, box, and doors are off of 65. That's why it's got the new style 65, 66 trim on it. So it's actually not a custom cab, but it's going to be because I got all the pieces. I got these pieces and then the cab pieces back here to put all the trim on because I'd rather just do that instead of having holes all the way down it. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, let's get started. Battery. I need a battery, and then I robbed a bunch of stuff off of this thing messing with another truck. So, gotta get fuel or oil pressure gauge hooked up to it. Do you remember where I put that thing?
Nope.
We used it on the transmission of your truck.
That's probably still there.
Alright, I'll find it. Once I find it, we'll return. And I just know where all these wires go to. Oh, they go right there. I got a new oil filter. I want to throw that on because this one is old. Long time old. But rather make sure it's going to have oil pressure. You can hand me that oil filter when I'm ready, please.
Okay.
I think the Hulk put that on.
Yeah, it does look old.
I'm curious to see what brand it is. It is old because it's still using the PH8A number. That's got oil in it. Should I lick it? It's a Champ. Ooh, that's loaded with gas.
Ugh.
Lots of it. They'll never notice. Yeah, I don't know if you can see down here, but this thing sat so long. There's a rust line on the diff from sitting in the mud.
Oh, geez.
I should probably get this out of here just in case it does start. Might catch on fire.
What's that?
I don't know. Plastic bottle. It's a number 2, so.
Okay.
Should I hit the key and see if it cranks?
I guess.
You left it neutral, right? Or did you mess with the shifter?
I didn't touch the shifter. Oh, the battery's smoking.
Already?
Wow.
Awesome.
Is it?
No, bad connection.
I was gonna say, didn't look awesome to me.
Was it this side or the
Yeah,
other side?
that side.
I broke the bolt for it, so.
Oh.
Crank kind of hard.
Yeah,
But it was locked up when I got it, so.
right.
Should be a little tighter.
Okay.
See if it smokes again. Sounds better.
And no smoke.
Spark. See if we got some. I think I left the key on. No spark there. It helped if the key was on.
Oh. Try this again.
No. But who knows what this wire goes to, if it is even hooked up to anything. I got this wire here. Throw that to
What's that wire for?
the right direct to the coil.
Oh. There's spark at the battery.
There
Good
is.
sign.
Oh yeah.
There's spark.
So since Big Jim's coming to an end real soon, we got another giveaway plan, don't we?
Yes. Is that the correct answer?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Do you know what it is?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
The red one.
What do we name that thing?
I don't. Whistling Dixie.
No, just Dixie.
Just Dixie. Okay. Do you need a step stool?
Yes, I do. But I need about 4 more inches of leg. That means I'd have 4 more inches of arm. Yeah, so what were we talking about?
Dixie.
Dixie. I'm going to be giving that truck away. And when I say I'm giving it away, I'm giving it away. No purchase necessary. Oh. All you got to be is subscribed. And you have to comment, because I need your information so I can put it in an email. So either email me your name or comment, let me know that you're subscribed and you would be interested in the giveaway. That's not going to happen until I hit 10,000 subscribers. So we got time to mess with it because I want to take the flatbed off of it and I want to put a box on it. And it is a dually truck. I'm going to build some rear fenders for it. So,
We can show it when it's daylight out.
yeah, it's a little dark right now. What was I doing? Got distracted.
I don't have a clue. I mean, you're trying to get this thing running. I know that.
Yeah. Throw some gas in the carb and see what happens.
Yeah, now that we know we
I
have
think that's
spark.
gas.
Some sort of fluid.
A little bit of fire.
A little bit.
I only spilled a little bit.
What'd you do with the other little gas jug?
I don't know where that's at. I went over and grabbed the battery cable off that big jacked up truck and now it's sitting under the hood, so.
Oh.
We got some fire. Mm-hmm. Here comes the boom. What did you do, loose spark? Is that thing doing anything when you're...
Oh, I wasn't watching it. I was watching that. I can watch it this time.
It's probably 90% water in that jug.
Might be. I think oil just started coming through,
You think?
but... Well, look at it now.
Oh,
It's all full except for this little bubble.
okay.
So, yeah. The gauge didn't go up, but...
Maybe it'll have some oil pressure.
It went up to 30 something. Built to 40-ish.
Oh, nice. Good with 40.
It was still going.
I don't know if the squirter's working this thing.
Yeah. But it's running.
Well, I wouldn't call it running yet. I wonder if I should find my push button starter and then I can do it from out here and run the gas.
Yeah.
Unless you want to run the gas.
I can't reach it.
Here. When I crank, all you gotta do is give it a little pump.
Just one?
One or two, or I don't think the squirter would work.
I held it wide open when you yelled at me.
I didn't yell. My carb adjuster tool.
It blew gas out those little things you were pouring
Yeah,
gas
that's weird.
into.
I've never seen a carb blow gas out of there.
Right, fire often, but
Yeah, that's true. Because it should idle. Yeah, that's completely full. You're a good throttle operator. Stick operator.
okay. David, it's on fire!
I see it. Calm down. That's a good one too. Yeah, might have to do something about that. What? Oh, Whiskey Dent's hat came in handy. It's nice and toasty now.
It didn't even get scorched. Look at that. Oh, on the inside it did?
Well,
No, it didn't.
yeah,
Look
I had it all the way over the carb when it was burning, so. That was weird. I wonder why that happened.
because it was dumping gas out the top of it.
Yeah. Investigate, see if the squirters are working. Oh, I can't even see in there. Yeah, they're not doing nothing. Carb's junk. I guess I can hit it some more. It'd be nice to get it running for like a minute or something so I can...
Well, I'm reasonably sure all the gas is burned out of it if you want to just fill her back up again.
Oh, I'm gonna fill it back up.
But then I need my throttle stick back too.
Let's dump a lot of gas all over the carb. So if it catches on fire again... I was a little worried there. I thought I might have to grab the whole fire extinguisher.
I was too.
Well, there's really nothing to burn except them leaves and
And
layers.
the garage.
Oh, it would have been out way before then. I got a bucket of coolant right there.
Do it again.
Seemed like it started to work.
Mm-hmm. Hey, there's a spark that, or a flashy spark that came from back there when you cranked on it.
What do you mean the backfire?
No,
I cranked
before the backfire. It came from back there. There's a flash of light.
Weird.
It looked like lightning,
That might have been.
but it's from down there.
From down under?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably run the firing order. It's weird that it's backfiring. Just idling, it's backfiring. Try this again?
Mm-hmm. Right here?
Yep. You don't have to touch it till it starts. It's running a little longer. It's got 50 pounds of oil pressure. So I guess that's a good sign, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I can keep moving forward with this engine. Pretty excited. It's a long time coming.
Yeah.
I know the last time I drove this truck, me and Chris, Whiskey Dents, we were out to the gravel road and I went to turn around and I did the backwards turn around and it died and it wouldn't start back up, so I rolled it down in the ditch to, get it off the gravel road. And we're sitting there and it hardly cranked, and I had some electric fuel pump wired in and kept trying and trying. Finally it popped off and I was like, yep, we're gonna make it home. Like wide open all the way home, and I'm pretty sure that was the last time I drove it. Long time ago. So. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Stick some time into it.
Mm-hmm.
50 pounds of oil pressure. That's pretty decent. So. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do on this. A lot of stuff to figure out. Don't I?
Yeah. Well, I think it needs a new carb. I think that's
It definitely does, but I got a aluminum intake for it, so I'll probably put that on this thing.
I don't know what that's with the carb.
Then I can put a 4-barrel on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys will be seeing a FE 4-barrel swap. We got that at the swap meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're hard to find actually, unless you
Yeah.
want to buy a brand new one for like $700.
Which we did not
I'm
want.
lucky I got another truck to go off of, which this might be oil pressure gauge maybe. This one, and this is temp gauge. I'm curious why I must not have something hooked up right if I don't have power to the coil with the key off. Or maybe I do.
Right.
Should try it.
I'm gonna run the throttle.
No, right away if it'll fire.
Okay.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out power to the coil. Oh yeah, and finish up drive shafts. I gotta find a seat for it, gas tank, rear drive shaft.
Yeah, that bucket was way too tall.
Yeah, it is. It'd be hard to drive a bucket the whole time. Alternate. Oh, that sounds healthy.
Uh-oh.
That might get switched out. This stuff, that stuff. Yeah. A lot of work ahead of me. So. And I still haven't named this one.
I'll give it some thought.
Okay. How about you guys out there give it a thought? Best name wins. You win nothing, but you still win.
Well, you get to name the truck.
Yeah. And then I'll have a sticker made for the front of it, so. Or not. So yeah, I think that was a success. It runs. Runs relatively good. I don't know why it's backfiring, but that could be any. That could be the carb. Could be a vacuum leak. Could be
Timing.
timing. Yeah, these FEs, they have problems with the timing chains on them. They get sloppy. And well, who knows? It could have been messed with before.
Right.
But usually these don't even turn, so they're basically locked in. Yeah. You usually got to beat them to get them off. And then when you do get them out, they usually break off. Yeah. So this might be when I got the intake off, it might be a timing belt job too, timing chain. So yeah, I'm gonna call that a wrap. How about you?
Yeah.
At least we got a little bit of the fire before you shut it off.
I was scared.
Yeah. It's only an old Ford. It won't burn up. Right? So. Alright, well, I appreciate everybody. Make sure you go check out my brother, Whiskey Dents. And who do we have for channel of the week? Let's do Greasy's Garage. He said he just hit 500 subscribers. Super excited about that. He's been doing a lot of work with JMR.
Rebuilds.
Yeah, JMR Rebuilds.
And he's writing another book?
Yeah, a book about YouTube sponsorships.
Oh, okay.
So, and Jeff's a nice guy. I talked to him last night for, I don't know, about a half hour. He's the one building the Merca truck. So,
Yeah, that truck looks good.
looks really good. It's actually the Caribbean turquoise, same as this one.
Wow.
Just a lot nicer than this one, but
Oh, wow.
this is I'm gonna drive the truck just like this. I'll throw a bumper on the front and back, but yeah,
Headlights,
I'm not
I
gonna
hope.
do any. No, you don't. In the summertime, I don't need no headlights.
Okay.
No, dents and all. I like it like this. This is kind of what it looked like back in '93 before I tore it apart. Yeah, fenders were dented. It was a woods truck. Like, yeah, he was a logger, and the guy bounced off trees. He didn't care. So, and I'm not gonna care either. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I might pound this dent out right here, though. But just that one. Thanks again. Make sure you give me that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday for the big gym giveaway, or whatever the 31st is.
Right, but I think we have
Is
one.
Halloween's on Thursdays?
I don't think so because it's 8 days from now. Maybe it is. Maybe it's on Thursday. Maybe it's on Friday. I don't know.
Thursday, next Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So I think we're gonna go live to do that.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you come around Thursday night. What time should we do it at? 7?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock Thursday night. We're gonna go live, and we're giving that. He's on that side now.
Right.
Since he's not mine anymore, he's not allowed in my front yard. He's in
Right.
the backyard.
Yep.
Stick around for that giveaway. So you guys don't want to miss it, because I'm not gonna call you, because a lot of these names I got, I don't have any contact. All I got is your YouTube handle. So if I call your name, you got to get a hold of me, either through a comment or my email, which will be down below in the description. So yeah, but everybody else that purchased stickers or merchandise, I have your contact information, so I will get a hold of you. So if it works out, I'll call you that night. So all right, thanks again. We'll see you later.